go. So it has been a little bit of time since the DanDaDan first core, or first season, depending who you ask, since it officially ended, and we know that the second season or second core is coming later on in the summertime. A lot of people really enjoyed this anime, and I was a bit hesitant to start it, but I actually ultimately ended up liking the first season. But what I want to discuss today briefly was something that kind of came to my mind as I was sitting and thinking, and ultimately was the DanDaDan first season overhyped? Now I will tell you, a lot of money went into the production of this thing. I mean, the intro, the animation, this would all look fantastic. Obviously, them folks over there at the studio went absolutely bonkers working on this thing. I know it's been in development for quite a while. The manga is doing very well on Jump as far as I know as well, so a lot of expectations were high, I'm aware of that. But when this was coming out, a lot of people were saying this is going to be peak fiction. This is like, we've been waiting on this, something serious. This that gas that we've been waiting on. And so I went to the series and I was like, okay, I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it. Now, before I get into a bit of a deep dive as far as my personal thoughts, I do think that overall the show is good. Personally, my favorite episode is with Silky or whatever the dancer's name is. I forget. I apologize. But that episode, obviously, y'all saw from my community post, that absolutely just tore my heart apart. That was extremely emotional. The fact that we can go from our goofy antics and hijinks on a regular basis to something just that poignant and something that just absolutely heartbreaking. It speaks volumes to the author's writing. I like what he did there. He or she, I'm not aware of the gender of the author. But I do like the protagonist. I like Momo, I like Okarun, and they're doing a cute little romance story, which, you know, I'm always down for occasionally. They are falling into some of these tropes, the miscommunication and not communicating thing, especially with Ida. I did foresee something like that was going to happen, especially with Momo's old friend. Some of these older tropes I'm just kind of tired of seeing at this current point. I'm hoping that we're kind of at the end of that, and I hope that they do express their true feelings for each other, and I want them to be a couple. Maybe this is just the Spider-Man fan in me that's begging for an actual couple in a long-lasting relationship in media, but maybe it's the copium, I don't know. Small tangent, but what the fuck is Marvel doing? Why do they keep refusing to have Peter and Mary Jane's marriage actually stick in the main timeline? The Ultimate Spider-Man series is going crazy right now. People are loving that run, but in the main 616, people hate it. On Twitter, they're literally blocking people's messages that are saying to restore their marriage from one more day and everything like that. It's bullshit. Why? Just make them a couple. What is up with all this relation drama? Bro, kill this nigga Paul. Why are we cucking Peter 24/7, man? Come on. Okarun is this nerdy little kid who is into aliens, and Momo comes from a family of spirit mediums, and she's into more of the occult. In the first episode, neither of them believe what the other believes in, so it makes for some pretty interesting stuff. And we have them actually run into entities, respectively, of what they didn't believe in, and so the show kicks off from there. We have Okarun getting possessed by Turbo Granny, and unfortunately, she steals his dingaling. Just Frankenbeans just gone through the wind, just out of there. Yoink, boot gang, all of the gang shit. And I will say the comedy in the show is pretty good. I actually laughed at most of the jokes there. I don't really recall there being a single time that I rolled my eyes at a joke. So I think the comedy was quite all right. Momo as a protagonist for me, I think that she definitely works. She's hard-headed, but her sense of style especially is very nice. But she's very strong-willed. She's a firecracker, man. But she also typically runs into your traditional girl problems. Looking for a boyfriend. She's interested in the boys she likes. She has bad taste in men historically, which is pretty funny. And she's the quote-unquote popular girl, but she ends up falling slowly for Okarun, who has no idea how to talk to women, knows no idea how to communicate with anybody that isn't, you know, a nerd like him, because historically he's been bullied. So I like the two of them. Nothing super revolutionary there, but I would say that Momo is one of the better leading female protagonists we've seen in a while. I don't really think there's any negative tropes that are associated with her character. I mean, besides that first chapter was wild, man. I know authors tend to get a little like hypersexual when it comes to the first chapters in order to like not get canceled and shit. Like I get that, but that first scene was a little intense. I ain't gonna hold told you. But I don't think that it was nearly as egregious as a lot of people made it out to be, especially since a lot of the show revolves around a commentary of sexual violence. You know, look at Turbo Granny's backstory, how historically she would aid victims of sexual assault. That's why she took Okadu's Frankenbeans, because she just doesn't like men. Understandably so from the things that she witnessed. But I will say that consistently throughout the show, I was constantly waiting for more. I was constantly waiting for that one episode to be like, oh shit, oh, they turning up, oh, like, yeah, we have some goofy stuff going on, but it just feels like kind of like monster of the week type energy. And I'm not saying I want like a world-ending threat or anything like that, and I'm not saying the show feels aimless or directionless, but to me, I was constantly waiting for the wow moment for the show. It didn't really feel like that to me. It definitely did feel a bit overhyped. Not massively, still good, still a quality product, but for me personally, I was expecting just a bit more from the season. Now, with the cliffhanger they left us on, I'm sure that the show's gonna ramp up from here.
Boy, you would have thought Allah himself would have came down from the heavens and actually walked into that Crunchyroll studio and got to cooking the way niggas was hyping this shit up. I mean, I completely understand being hyped that your favorite manga is getting adapted, but bro, they were hyping this shit more than Chainsaw Man fans, bro. And not to say that the story is, again, far from bad, but I don't really think there's anything revolutionary that I was being shown on the screen here. People are saying this is part of the new gen of manga, and I don't really feel that, honestly. Like, this is not me being a hater, but I just genuinely don't see anything apart from Momo, you know, being a protagonist, actually being a good, competent female lead that makes me go, holy shit, you need to watch this right now, right now.
This is coming from someone that did not read the manga. I know a lot of people have been screaming at me to read the manga as of recently, and I will get to it, I promise. As soon as I watch Yu Yu Hakusho and Hunter x Hunter and go through all the Chainsaw Man Part 2, I started Chainsaw Man Part 2, but then a bunch of other stuff came out and I dropped off of it. I'm just a bit nervous considering some of the tropes that revolve around Okuru and Momo's relationship that we've just seen time and time again, and they're not going to get together till the very end of the series. They're going to tell each other how they feel till the very end of the series. I'm not trying to see that, man. It feels like a waste of time. I'm not here for that fucking rent-a-girlfriend girl bullshit. I ain't got time for that, brother. I'm gonna be honest with you. I ain't got time for that. I'm 25 years old, man. Come on, what are we doing? Damn, you don't like a relationship and romance in your anime? Listen, I waited damn near 15 years for fucking Naruto and Hinata to get together. If I like it, I like it. If I don't like it, I don't like it. I'm gonna say something very weird, and I don't want anybody to judge me. I kinda like Kaiju number 8 more than did DanDaDan. Don't come for me, y'all. Listen, don't come for me. But I'm just saying, man, Kaiju number 8, I was feeling that every episode. I was feeling. I said, oh, this that gas. Was it a little generic in some spots? Absolutely. Was it revolutionary? Absolutely not. I'm not gonna say that. But I mean, it had me grip week to week. Animation on point. The soundtrack on point. Everything was firing on all cylinders. I was feeling that. But overall, I do like these two shows. It's just unfortunate I do feel like a lot of people kind of overhyped this show in particular. Ain't got none of those Undead Unluck fans though, because oh my god. Listen, I'm not gonna sit here and slander Undead Unluck, but I don't know, man. I got like 12 episodes into it, and I have no desire to get back into it because my brain was just like glossing over slowly. Maybe I may make a video on it someday and finish out the first season, but there's something about that first season to me that just did not grip me at all. I remember only Andy and Fuko, and I don't remember like any of the other characters' names. But I think I'm just losing my memory in my old age. I mean, I watched fucking 4 seasons of Bungo Stray Dogs and the movie, and I remember nothing. I mean, like zero, like nothing. Did the 5th season come out? Or the 4th season come out? I don't remember. Oh my god, I'm losing my mind. If you guys want a video on Bungo Stray Dogs, I will be sure to revisit it. That's a sure way to kill my fucking channel. Anyway, guys, me, boy, Dan, for you guys. Let me know if you guys think that DanDaDan itself was overrated for the first season. Let me know. I'm curious what you think. Anyway, it's me, boy, Dan, for you guys. Thank you guys for joining me on this video. Please make sure you leave a like and subscribe. And I will see you in the next video. Y'all make sure you take care of yourselves, guys. And have a damn good one. Peace.